Hey, She Slayers, this is a special sample cut from this week's episode. If you find this interesting, be sure to make time to go listen to the entire episode released this past Sunday. And please be sure to help a girl out and follow or subscribe to this podcast. Okay, so you're like a master manifester, which even though we're both Manny Jennies, I
Mhm.
feel like I have another friend like this that's just like manifests everything. And I'm like, so what do you think you okay, so we talked about like startups. Okay, start with
Mhm.
weekends by yourself. How
Yes.
else can you grow that belief in yourself that you are capable? Like, how do you like wake people up and be like, you are living a life by default, you're
Yes.
unhappy, you have
Yes.
the power to change it. Like,
Yes.
how do you get people the next
Yes.
step?
And yes, the old programming, oh my gosh, it's all old programming, right? And so in order to create a shift, to write new codes, right, you've gotta do something that feels freaking scary as shit. So, sorry
Yep,
again.
and that's where most people are like, "Oh, never mind, that's not the advice I wanted to hear. I
Right.
I wanted a guarantee ROI."
I know. Well, people say to me like, "Wait, you eat by yourself?" Okay, let's start there. Like, absolutely. I get like a glass of wine, I'm looking at the beach, I get some sushi, and I am just literally in my body freaking like loving life, right? This raises like again our vibration, our energy levels, like all of that, which is the allowance to open up again, the drop into the heart and open up to what is truly in us. Our soul knows,
Mhm.
like, there's so much in everybody. Like, we all have such unique gifts. And that's the thing is that so many are just like, wait, no, my degree, like, they're blocking and closing themselves off. And it's like when you go away,
Mhm.
you open the door to this other realm and it's like of possibilities, like infinite possibilities. So just trust yourself. And it is, maybe it will be uncomfortable, but guess what? That's where we get the most growth and expansion. So,
Right. But the problem is so I was just God, it was a Blinkist. Do you have Blinkist?
uh-uh.
So it's so, like it's like, books in 18 minutes. It's an
Oh,
app.
yes, I've heard of
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah. So, I think it was
I
like
need
the
that.
great oh, it's wonderful. But it ends up me being like, I don't really remember the name of the book because I was only in so I think it was like The Great Leap or something by like Gary
Read it.
Hendrickson, and he was
Yep.
talking yeah. So, maybe you'll remember, but like there's this principle that in human psychology that we believe like innately we believe there's only a certain amount of happiness. It's like a barometer that we believe on the other side of this and everybody's is different,
Mhm,
like,
mhm.
we actually believe on the other side, it will start to work against us, right? Like, it will start like, nobody deserves to be that level of happy. It's actually not okay for you to have that much abundance and that much and so, subconsciously, we believe that once we get to a certain point and for everybody's different like oh you already own two homes settle down because if you like three something bad's going to happen it's going to burn down we don't deserve this like the world is going to start to take away from you.
Yes, but this is the education that nobody has had, that they're just freaking projections, like the old coding
Mhm.
programming you were running on is from your past parents. Like, you get to decide. It's a decision to do things differently. That's how you're gonna break the cycles and create new generational wealth for yourself, for your family. Whatever you desire is possible.
Yeah,
I
but people go like, "Okay, but we all can't do that." Like, good for you. But,
Oh,
like, again, it's that principle that there's only so much money and or happiness to go around. So it's like, well, yeah, that worked for you, but some of us have to like what? Live a and it's like, no.
okay. But here's the other thing, because I get that all the time, like, "Oh, you're just a unicorn," or,
Yeah.
"Oh, da, da, da," projections. I just say ricochet, okay? You're a 512, it's a ricochet. Like, you know what? We said before too, you can only bring a horse to water. Our hearts are so ginormous. We're here to help the freaking world. If you're ready to rise, come with us. If you're not yet, that's okay too. You're on your own timeline. That's a
Mhm.
choice. We're not here to, should I say pull teeth again? We're not here to like pull them with, right? That's not it. I trust in your power. We're here to be mirrors. I will mirror their power back to them. If they don't see it, that's okay. They have to decide. So we are all in charge of our own destinies, and there is unlimited
Mhm.
like possibilities and potential and power in us as human beings to literally, we were talking about manifesting, manifest anything you desire. It's already, anything you can think of is already created, because the imagination does not know the difference from what's real from what's not. It's created and dropped. It's just whether or not you cannot be attached to it. You let go, drop it, and before you know it, like I said, and then stay high vibe as you can by lighting yourself up. You know how you do
Going
that?
away every 6 to 8 weeks.
Yeah, and the best thing ever that I'm obsessed with in you too is freaking put yourself at the table. Masterminds where you go deep, not freaking egotistical, superficial conversations about like numbers and shit. Like, let's talk about the real stuff, the stuff we feel, so we can actually alchemize those feelings into something else and move through them, right? Like,
Right.
it gets to be so good. So good.
I know, but so it's funny because so this membership I have, like helping healthcare providers start a personal brand. There's all these hurdles that I anticipated we were going to be working through, but one of the ones that I wasn't prepared for is how many people think like it's already being done, so they can't like they're like,
Yeah.
"Oh, I know, but I follow some dentists, like, I follow
Yep.
Dr. Jessica, and she's already doing that." And I'm like, "Do you know how big the world is? And first of all, you
Yes.
just need to find your people." Like, I don't know how many dentists there are, but, like, literally, I signed my first five-figure brand deal with less than 1,500 followers.
Mhm.
Like, you don't need
No.
50,000 followers to monetize and have a big impact. Like
Yes.
you really, really don't. But they're just like, oh, but I follow this account and she's already doing like kind of what I want to do. And I'm like, okay, well, do not copy. That's not what I'm saying. But like
Model. Model.
model, if that's a seed that's in your heart, you can
Yes.
you can also. Do you know who Amy
Yes.
Porterfield is?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, yeah. So Amy Porterfield like talks about how one of the red flags she'll see when helping people find their niche online is if
Mhm.
they can't find somebody who's doing it and monetizing it, that's a red flag. It's
Yeah.
not like, "Oh, wow, I had this solo idea. I'm the only person. I did it. I figured this out." It's like, no, that's actually probably more likely that people tried it, it didn't work, it didn't resonate. And so, like, one of the best green lights she recommends is if you see people who are doing this successfully, green light, keep going. But our stupid monkey brain is like, no, they had the idea before me. Shoot. Like,
How many, like, look around and how many chairs are there? Okay, everything around us right now was once in someone's imagination, right? And then it was created, and everything is energy. Like I said, there is, first of all, gosh, I could go off on this. We all have a unique frequency that is felt. Everyone had just like a fingerprint. So if you are showing up authentically, truly as you, your people will find you. You're not for
mhm,
everybody. That's okay. But you're also not supposed to not step forward, because actually you're pinching yourself off from what's available, and then you're going to feel awful in your body. Just FYI, like, open up, be you, like, unauthentically, and your people will find you, because we are here to create ripples in the universe and impact with other human beings, everybody for somebody. So you can't compare yourself. And if you find yourself comparing yourself and going down that rabbit hole, unfollow those people if it's not good
mhm,
for yourself or your soul, right? You should be inspired. There should be a handful of people that you are inspired. You're like, oh my God, I love that. Yes, yes, yes. And then what they're doing drops a unique idea in for you that then you execute on. But everyone
mhm.
is kind of doing the same things, just their own unique ways. If you think about it, nothing is
Yeah.
truly
No, no,
you.
no, there are no like this is why like I love branching out besides chiropractors because I
Yes.
was like, "Oh, y'all are
Same.
dealing with the same shit we are." Like I talked to an ENT in the podcast and I was like, "Oh, y'all are dealing with the same shit." I talked to a vet on the podcast and I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, it's all the same business things." Like you talk to a car owner, dealer owner, and it's like
Yeah.
they're dealing with the same thing, different,
Yes.
different principles. Okay,